Hi everybody, this is Jim Egan, head of school, Synapse School with a Friday update. We are Friday, here we are, I'm a little tired. It's break, Thanksgiving break. Everybody in the Synapse community, I'm gonna be sending out a message about my thoughts around this holiday. It's such a Synapse holiday, right? It's about gratitude, thankfulness, kindness, really reflecting back on all of the things we should be happy we have in our lives. So I'm gonna send that message, but those who are traveling, be safe. Right? Manage your emotions as you go through the airports and you get on the highways. And if you're staying local, that might even be smarter. Okay. Look, there's a lot going on. Read the newsletter, right? You've got some time. Annual fund report will be in there. We're just about done. If there's a few of you still watching, we want to really wrap that up. Please, we've made it so far. So thank you to all of the parent volunteers and Sarah Hill, parent Lauren Angelo, who's driven that process. Wow, I'm really grateful for that. I want to thank Sync, right, a parent organization. They have been so loving and caring of staff. We had a feast today that was just too much in some ways. I think we all enjoyed it. I certainly did. I don't even eat lunch that very much around here. People know that, and I went up for seconds. So sometimes I even bend the rules in my own life. And in the newsletter, there's a lot of things happening as we head into the holidays. You've got a concert that's coming up, the winter concert. The sports teams are off and running for the winter. Our basketball teams are doing incredibly well. Come see the games down at Sports House. So read that newsletter. Now, what I wanted to focus on, because Thanksgiving is a time I think that ties in well with what we think of when we think of SEL, social emotional learning. I've been reflecting quite a bit about our school, how we're seen from the outside, internally, what does it mean to be an innovative school? And I keep landing back on one thing that separates us, and that's our culture. But let me go back to SEL for a second. So the way we do SEL here at Synapse, lots of schools do SEL, lots of districts do it now, buildings do it, that's great. And we do it in three distinct ways, like intentionally by teaching skills to kids, parents, and staff, by integrating into the learning process and into our curriculum, and by immersing students and adults in an experience, right? Like that's very, very important. That's staff training, that can be parent ed, but it also is that experience here on campus. And that's where we shine, right? Let's just cut to it. That's where we shine. And I was thinking today, like, why is that? There are a number of reasons, right? We're a small school. We have so many adults, multiple adults in classrooms. That helps. We really are capable of embracing ambiguity, so that allows us to give space to situations for kids. But we're constantly, really, it's almost like a structured inquiry. We're constantly looking at kids through this lens, through this SEL lens, because we're trained, all adults are trained in this. And what I have concluded is to do it well, teachers, parents, adults need an abundance of patience, almost a limitless reservoir of patience. And the only way that adults can have that much energy for their children, or as teachers for their students, is to take care of themselves. So our staff, we have a set of values that we've codified. One is, and I'll read it, we take care of ourselves and each other. And then we don't like to assume shared meaning, so we defined it as a group. This is what it means. A healthy body is the basis for effective action, so we take care of ourselves and each other. We sprint on occasion to follow through on our ambitious commitments, but not all the time. Accomplishing our mission over the long term requires our most healthy selves. Our core mission is around SEL, right? If you had to stack rank our pillars, SEL, innovation, leading edge academics, I would put SEL first and foremost on that list. And you need to take care of yourselves if you are going to have the patience necessary to allow kids to make mistakes, to allow kids to explore those interpersonal dynamics on the playground or at a soccer game. That has to happen. And the only way you can show up ready to do this is to take care of yourself, right? And then to recognize when others may be falling short of that, you got to pick them up too, right? So not every day do people come in here with boundless energy, except maybe if you're Stephanie Cito, middle school head. But that's really key and core. So it's not just the program and the way we teach the skills. It's not just the curriculum. Those things are great. It's the immersive experience that is rooted in a deep culture that is set on a bedrock of values. That's how you do it. That's how we do it. It's a lot of work. It takes a lot of resources. But what you experience here at Synapse, parents know this, kids know this, teachers know this, is that it's a very forgiving place. It's a very loving place. It's a very safe place to explore learning, right, in the classroom and outside of the classroom. So I'm grateful for that. I hope you are too. I hope you have a super holiday. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. See you in a week or so. Take care.